The Appalachian Trail, America's first national scenic trail. Most people through hike this from south to north, starting at Springer Mountain in Georgia. The trail traverses 14 states, starting in Georgia. Then it goes up into North Carolina, over to Tennessee and through Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Runs right along the North Carolina-Tennessee border. From there, it goes into Virginia. The southernmost town in Virginia is Damascus. The official length this year of the Appalachian Trail is 2,194.3 miles. And Virginia holds 500 of those miles. Goes up through Virginia. As you approach northern Virginia, you go through Shenandoah National Park, which is a 105 miles stretch of the trail, on into West Virginia and Harper's Ferry, where the home of the Appalachian Trail Conservancy is, into Maryland briefly, and then across the Mason-Dixon line, which is the Pennsylvania-Maryland border, on into Pennsylvania. And you can see G and Pawpaw's house there. Crosses the Susquehanna River. Pennsylvania holds about 270 miles of the trail. And once you hit the Delaware Water Gap, that's the Pennsylvania-New Jersey border. Briefly in New Jersey, on up into New York, over the Hudson River, into Connecticut briefly. Connecticut continues north up through Massachusetts, then into Vermont, where the Appalachian Trail and the Vermont's Long Trail are one and the same for a little while. Goes across a couple of ski areas, Stratton and Killington. Once it leaves Vermont, it goes into New Hampshire. And New Hampshire has got Mount Moosilauke, which is the beginning of the White Mountain National Forest. Goes through the Presidential Range and that National Forest and all. Once it leaves New Hampshire, you go into Maine, and you'll see a portion there called the 100-mile wilderness, which is basically just woods, no resupply. You have to be able to get through that 100 miles on your own. Starts in Monson, ends at Able Bridge, which is just south of Mount Katahdin, which is the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. Should be fun. So kids and grands, what is Pawpaw going to eat while on the trail? These are about 14 dinner meals, dehydrated. They all come packaged as two-person meals. So what I do, open it up, put it on some parchment paper. I'll split that in half, and then with my vacuum sealer and these little baggies, I will package that two-person meal into one-person meals, and that'll be dinner. Hello to all the grands. Brian and Jada and Phoenix and Malachi from the Skinner family. Carter, Allie and Natalie Jean from the Bowman family. And Eli, Murphy and Ollie from the Via Craces family. This is Pawpaw, in case you haven't figured that out. So you just saw the map of the Appalachian Trail, so I wanted to tell you what my plan was, because most people hike it from the south, Springer Mountain, through hike to the northern terminus at Katahdin, Mount Katahdin in Baxter State Park in Maine. I'm going to do it quite a bit differently. We live 6 miles from the Appalachian Trail in Pennsylvania. So I am going to start in Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania, and hike south this winter in the months of January, February, and March. And I hope to get at least 500 miles done, but that's going to depend on the weather. Because if there's a foot of snow, fresh snow on the ground, Pawpaw is not traipsing through a foot of snow. I got micro spikes, so I can do packed snow, but I'm not blazing a trail. So we'll see what happens, see how much I get done in January, February, and March, because it's going to be cold and snowy maybe, but we will see. And then in April, G has got to go to Hawaii for a conference. So I have to go with her. So I'm going to be off the trail pretty much the whole month of April. And when we get back, I'm going to go down to Georgia, fly into Atlanta, and a buddy of mine is going to pick me up and take me to Springer Mountain. And I'll start hiking north from Springer Mountain. I'll hike up to the point somewhere in Virginia where I left off. I'll skip all that and jump up to where I am, wherever I was in the north, probably close to home. And then I'll do the rest of Pennsylvania and the rest of the northern part of the trail. So that's my plan. This is a quick intro to let you know what's going on. And I gave you guys all a map for Christmas so you can take a look at the high points on that little map so you can track where Pawpaw is. And maybe he'll come out and join me someday. We'll see. So that is the plan, and I'll be doing these little snippet videos. I don't know, probably every 5 to 7 days, depending on what my battery life is like as I traipse through the winter cold. But I'm not going to try and do daily videos. I'm not going to do anything professional. It's whatever app is on my iPhone that I'm using. And I'll drop that into YouTube so you all can watch what's going on. So that's the plan. Anything else? I can't think of it. So we'll see you on the trail. Cheers. Cheers.